Hey traders from around the world, it's your boy, the cerebral fire starter on the internet, Mr. Jeremy Alexander Newsome. I trust you're doing magnificently, majestically, marvelous. It's Monday, the 20th of August, 2018. And today marked the day where, if you're going with the health and wellness challenge of the month, 100 Spider-Man burpees are and were today. Just knocked those out. Tough work to be said, but I feel good. I need a shower. But anyway, 100 Spider-Man burpees, that was today. And yeah, August, chug along pretty nicely. Let's look at the SPY. And the SPY, the question just simply is, when does it make a new all-time high, I feel like? And that's probably days away. So we are in this weekly options, this setup from the weekly options newsletter, pretty much based on the gap. Set the trade up based on this candle, which was the 14th of August. Then we gapped down and we had a beautiful bullish gap and go on the 16th of August. So trend's looking good there. That looks nice. IWM to me does look like she is breaking out of this particular pattern. So here's the daily chart, and we've been keeping an eye on the IWM for a while to just slowly churn and burn sideways. Looks like it's on the verge of breaking out, if not already breaking out. So if you're in bullish, great, keep holding. Next target appears to be 174.84. I like the gap today. I mean, especially if it makes a higher high, I think it's on like Donkey Kong. You could also consider bull put spreads or put sales somewhere down here if you can get the premium. Speaking of put sales, posted this one earlier today. A lot of traders are getting into and selling some volatility on Tesla. And it might kind of be already over, but Tesla, obviously with the whole Elon Musk SEC investigation thing, a lot of volatility happening on Tesla, and implied volatility is through the roof, even though we're still trading in this channel. So up here would have been a great time to sell some calls, even though I did not. But now that we're back out of support, this would be a great time to sell some puts. And many traders did sell this 150 September put sale, which had a demonstrously large amount of premium for a month from now. That's over 50% sell-off on Tesla in the next 32 days. I don't think that's going to happen, so I think that's a really good trade. And I got to give a shout out to Jay for helping us find that one. But yeah, about 40 real-life traders in that put sale at this particular point so far. That is also in conjunction with, did a very similar one before earnings, actually, on the 1st of August, which was about 180 if I remember correctly. So yeah, taking advantage of some high implied volatility on Tesla. Obviously a very risky trade, but a fun one nonetheless. Let's talk about some of the stocks that we day traded today. Here's Walmart. And Walmart, this is the one that I played for a gain and got super lucky on this trade. There's actually a few ways you could have played this. So far, it's filling the gap as we thought it would, and it was a bearish gap and go. Right, white candle, gapping down, small gap, and you would have had numerous opportunities to play Walmart bearish. I did not, though. I actually played bullish, and the only move that you could have played it bullish to make money. Kind of ironic, but I was practicing this strategy a lot over the weekend, and again, this would have been a really good trade to get in short with the break of the low of the day. So here's the low of the day break right there. There's the low of the day. There's the retest, and there's the waterfall. So a great trade for anyone playing it bearish. The bullish setup that we did, that I did was, let me actually go and pull it up on Slack as well. So this was an aggressive one. Kevin Stone said he got a very, very small partial fill. Are my lines turned off? They are, okay. So let me go turn on the extended hours, because this is really kind of what helps me make this decision on Walmart. So I'm gonna get the extended hours turned on. It's going a little slow right now. All right, so here's the extended hours. And what I was noticing is you had a really beautiful breakdown of the pre-market low. This candle just barely went lower, meaning I'm sure some traders hopped on really early for the bear move, and they got trapped at that particular point. And when I was looking at it, I was thinking to myself actually of going bearish right here with a stop right there. And my thought on that was, if this does indeed happen, if it rolls over, should be good. But I was thinking of it as more that it was going to trap people, meaning that it was going to lay a trap and then just kind of start running higher. So the actual trade that I set up, I'll bring it over here. So this is Slack. So I played both NVIDIA bearish and Walmart bullish almost at the same time. Here was the original setup right here. And I'll also post this, you'll get this in the email if you got the emails today. But it was really based on this candle that broke that VWAP. I put a bullish stop limit. There was actually a bullish stop market order at 97.72. But either way, really nice little bounce. Very fast move, and it hit 2 Rs almost exactly right before she failed. So the entry was here, stop was there, and 2 Rs was literally almost to the penny at the very high. It's super lucky on that trade. And again, the reason is I felt that a lot of bears were hopping on super aggressively, super early, and they were getting trapped, and these candles had all those similar highs. Here was the VWAP, and it broke below the VWAP, but didn't close. So I felt like a bunch of bears were hopping on bearish right there anyway. So it was really just something I was looking for the market to set a trap before Walmart eventually went lower. Super lucky. Then here's NVIDIA, NVDA, which had all kinds of movement today. So NVIDIA, obviously a huge bullish candle on the daily chart. I'll get this pulled up really quick. Very interesting day, a lot of volatility. Here's the long-term moving averages on NVIDIA. And last week I had a lot of real-life traders sell some 230 puts expiring on NVIDIA over earnings. Right now there really is some okay premium actually down here as well. It just depends on how far out you go. But you could go all the way down to 215 October, and you can get some premium if you're selling options. But anyway, here's how I played it, because initially it was a retest gap on the daily chart. Well, it still is. So here's the 5-minute chart, and if I pull, where'd Slack go? Did I close that? Right there. Okay. So here is Slack, and this was the initial setup right here. So just posting this one. Pretty normal, pretty common. This is one that we'll trade very frequently. Nothing special about it. Very happy to get stopped out of this one, and I should have flipped, meaning go from bearish to bullish. I still don't know exactly why I did not do that, but no big deal. So anyway, here's NVIDIA, and here's pretty much the thought process behind this day trade. Very classic setup. You had the high wave candle, broke down, S-curve, fell, and then I just shorted the low right there with the stop above there. That was it. So once that pivot came in, I lowered the stop to there, and then I lowered the stop to there, and then I lowered the stop to there, and I just kept the stop right there, and I got stopped out for 0.43 Rs of a loss. So 2 Rs on Walmart, 0.43 R loss on NVIDIA. Not too shabby on the day. A little over 1.5. To get everything summed up was not bad. So anyway, that was the 2 day trades on NVIDIA, Walmart and NVIDIA, 2 day trades of the day. Sitting around at this point, almost 8 Rs for the month of August, which is good. 2 weeks left. Let's look at some of those stocks that were requested by you fine folks. This is ticker symbol MELI. And MELI, I had a lot of people ask me about this one recently, and it looks weak, to be honest. You had a phenomenal breakout right here. Everyone was making good trades, playing some bullish moves there. Very fast, tons of volume, and it completed the S-curve. Boom, boom. It did what it was supposed to do. And then this was earnings right there. So nice bullish candle on earnings. Huge bullish candle. So we're taught that, at least here at Real Life Trading, most enormous candles, both bullish and bearish, do get a little bit of a retracement from time to time. So this was what I would refer to as the healthy pullback right there. That was the healthy pullback. Once that occurred, bearish gap and go, that was pretty much it, right? That was the classic rotation that should have bounced again, did not, broke down. Relatively weak on MELI. So this support right here, pretty strong. 4 bearish candles in a row. I'd wait for something like this and this, and it probably does continue down to 285, something like that, most likely. Not saying for sure, but it looks a little on the weaker side present moment. So here's the weekly chart, and again, you get that really key. You can see that support resistance level here at about 290. I'd love for it to pull down to 267. That'd be really classic. And then here's the weekly moving averages. So yeah, it could bounce off the 50. That's what might form that initial retest. But if you're looking at playing MELI, try to buy that one as low as possible. Here's OVBC. Yeah, you know me. And OVBC is up. Let's pull up this weekly chart. Was up really nicely in 2018 and having a strong pullback. This is Ohio Valley Bank Corporation. And here's the daily chart. And the daily chart, pretty gnarly hammer type of candle, hammer-ish candle, really lower shadow. And today you are getting that inside candle on Ohio Valley Bank Corporation. Volume is pretty light on this one overall, if I must say so myself, pretty light volume. So if you're looking at playing this one, it'd probably be a little bit of investment most likely. Entry here, stop below that shadow. Or if it does not break above that inside candle, it rotates down again, barely goes a little bit lower than that wick, maybe down to like 43.80, and that's where you'd be looking to buy the dip on that particular stock. Here's another one that had traders look at and request, AKTR. Is it AK? Nope, it's AT. ATKR, different ticker. This is the daily chart on that one, and almost got it right. You'll learn to type one day, Newsome. It's bound to happen. ATKR. This is, let's go to the weekly chart really quick. This one has been storming the castles for a little bit. Nice double bottom on the weekly chart. At least you can kind of see that pattern right there. Pretty good pattern, and we're right at a resistance at the present moment. I like it because it's making new highs, which means all the newbie traders are going to hop on, and most likely it'll pull back a little bit and then get an opportunity for us to potentially buy it around that neckline around 24. We'll see if it happens. It may or may not, but looking at the daily, I mean, you had a really nice retest gap right here. It did retest. You had a phenomenal inside candle that happened right here on the 15th of August, and most of you have already watched that inside candle video that I posted, and if not, I'll show that to you at the end of this clip as well. So anyway, yeah, nice little inside candle, good breakout, good little continuation. So I'd say ATKR, buy the dip. Here's Dropbox, ticker symbol DBX. Dropbox making some new lows recently, and I like that. So the low of this candle on July 31st is 26.61. The low of today, 26.66. So you obviously can see that there's a really strong support in this general zone. I mean, if I was looking at playing Dropbox, it bounced off this level once and had a good move. Why couldn't it happen again? You know what I'm saying? Buy low, sell high, it's out of support. You probably zoom in to this hourly chart and really be able to nitpick your entry. I like the upper shadows. Yes, 27.85 by 26.45. Looks good to me on Dropbox. Here's Weight Watchers, WTW. Weight Watchers up 3.7. This is one that last week we were keeping a real close eye on for some bearish trades. This had a phenomenal bearish gap and go right there last week. My buddy Steven snagging some gains on that one when that occurred. So this was obviously a just marvelous bearish gap and go on the 7th of August. That was incredible. So at this point, I mean, could you go bullish on Weight Watchers? Yes. Bearish gap, you're having lower highs, bearish volume is kind of increasing. I wouldn't need it to close above because yes, this is a morning star reversal. This is a one white soldier candle. I would just need it to close above this wick. And if it can do that, then I'll be a little bit more likely to get in bullish. The reason I'm a little more cautious is because we've had that strong move in the last year and a half on Weight Watchers, real strong. So the question is just simply how much more steam does it have left, and is it going to pull back to that 50 EMA? So those are the questions I don't know the answers to, unfortunately, but I do know that it's already moved vastly far, and at this level you have had a 30% pullback, so it's good. I just want to make sure that the buyers are ready to step up and really make it drive it higher. So let's see a good close on Weight Watchers, and this could be a good bounce spot. Under Armour. Some people are piling in on Under Armour. I like it. I like the play. I like this one white soldier candle that's coming in today. Here's the long-term moving averages, which is the 100 on the daily chart. And bottom line, this looks like the S-curve right here. So that looks like the S-curve. That's the pullback. Today's a really good bullish candle. And Under Armour is also battling the weekly 100. So here's the weekly 100. So you have that to kind of contend with. But most traders kind of theorizing that it looks like we're in some kind of wave 4 meaning you got like a 1, 2, 3, and then this will be a 4, and then probably some kind of wave 5. Makes sense to me. I mean, realistically, Under Armour had a huge, massive pullback, and now we're entering an accumulation phase. You also are battling the 100 on a monthly. So tons of long-term moving averages on the 100. It's definitely going to be uncomfortable to go long down here. But if you are going long, it's probably either going to be with shares or longer-term call, as it will chop around for a while, battling those averages. Got 2 left. Here's HPE, Hewlett-Packard Enterprise. Monthly chart making new highs. Weekly chart, that's today's candle, made new high. And here's the daily. So it did post that really pretty inverted head and shoulders pattern type of look. So you got the support resistance right about there. Here's the inverted head and shoulders, boom, boom, boom. Here's some closes above the neckline. And the cool part about all that is you'll notice this really nice retest gap right there, right? So we broke up, we retested, that's the S-curve, and that's the buying spot on Hewlett-Packard. So earnings is relatively nigh, so feel free to keep your eyes on that one, but I do like today's high wave candle on Hewlett-Packard. So if you do get a bigger pullback on that inverted head and shoulders, want to buy that dip, knock yourself out. And we did look at TEVA from last Friday's free coin stock market update, and the TEVA did have a really good pop today. So again, that was another just really pretty pattern, nice candle, and if you did play the aggressive move, the aggressive breakout above the high, well done, nice, it moved well, so awesome stuff. And again, here's the weekly, so we were talking about it, hitting that as a target. It did hit the target, nice 5% move in one day. So if you played that just from Friday's analysis, well done. And Boeing, we also talked about Boeing in the Friday stock review as well, ticker symbol BA. And here's Boeing. And Boeing up 1.3% so far on the daily charts. Nice gap, again, really pretty retest and a decent looking move. So anyway, that's pretty much it for me today. I hope this was helpful, enlightening, educational, and enriching. I will be back Wednesday for more of your requests. Feel free to post them in the comment section below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let me know how I can help enrich your life, and let's continue to be amazing traders together. You guys rock, and until next time, live life, trade it. Bye. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. If you like that video, click that subscribe button and click this one right here because you're gonna absolutely love that video as well.